Frozen meals typically have a bad reputation for being tasteless, but Chef Wallace Wong is here to round up his favorite fast and delicious frozen food picks. What do you have for us here?
Well, Adam, good morning, first off. It's amazing. For me, I love convenience. As a chef, I even sometimes don't even have time to cook, and none of us have time to cook, especially with like back to school going on. So I brought here for you some of my favorite frozen foods that are delicious and convenient. So starting off right there, we've got Crafty Ramen. They're actually local from Guelph, and what I like about them is they're taking this Japanese recipe ramen and they're putting a Canadian spin and Canadian palate to it. And what I like about it is you can see they're just in a giant puck, and you throw them into a pot, and then you just heat it up, and that's it. Restaurant quality ramen at home, very easy.
And like 5 minutes?
Literally, it's like in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh wow,
so it's great.
Amazing.
It's really, really great. Now, second one, we all know pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza's synonymous with frozen, but General Assembly, they do a really good job at their pizza because what I like about it is not just selection, but it's that they have 100% naturally leavened dough. So do you know sort of the difference between like leavened dough or not?
I don't, but I know it's hard to find a good crust on a frozen pizza.
Yes, so that naturally leavened dough, because they actually allow wild yeast to ferment with flour and water, that dough is actually much more crispier for a frozen product. It's killer.
All right, and where can people find all of this food?
Yeah, so all of these could be bought on different retailers, but also on Spatula, which is like a meal subscription kit. You've also got then Pie Commission, which is also in retailers as well. So they're very accessible throughout the entire province. Now, speaking about which, the last one that I really like, Pie Commission. Meat pies, big fan, not a big fan?
I love meat pies.
Oh, me too. And these guys, as much as not like in the UK or in Australia, that's very, very famous, meat pies are getting there for us here in Canada. And Pie Commission is one from Toronto that does a great job. They've got over 13 varieties. And what I like about that, it's a meal that's portable, but it's one thing. It's hearty, it's delicious, and that's a really, really good one.
How long would that take to cook, obviously?
That
a little bit longer, right?
A little bit longer, exactly. But even with that, you're not going to need to slave over a stove for like, a good hour, which none of us really have, right? So yeah. That's Pie Commission, that's Crafty Ramen, and that's GA Assembly. Now, I'd love to also then talk about Spatula, which is actually pretty close to my heart.
Yeah.
It's my company. Yeah. So we do flash frozen meals ready in under 10 minutes. We've got over like 30 recipes, and essentially, as you see, there's no cutting board, there's no anything. Yeah. You just need to do it in a pan, I think. So shall we make some cooking?
Yeah, we've got about a minute and a half. Let's do this really quick.
Let's make this. So this is our Gia agnolotti. I'll get you to simply just take these packages. Okay. And we'll open these up and we'll throw this in the pan. So we'll start with the sauce. And while you're doing that, I'm cooking one at the same time.
You said open like this or the top?
Yep, just open it from the top, right across. Perfect. I'll take that bottom from you. All right. And then just open it from here. And what's great about this is anybody can make this.
Yeah. So we were talking a little bit off camera. This is good for a bachelor or somebody to just impress people on a date or an outing because it's nice and easy to do.
It's literally restaurant quality at home. So you don't, there's no cheating. You're actually cooking. We actually are doing cooking. So we'll actually throw the water in there as well.
Okay, we've got a minute left.
And then you just need to put in, as well when this cooking, is the pasta in there.
All right.
And then essentially within 10 minutes, all you do is just stir, and this is what you get. So as you can see, the whole cooking is actually done in the pan. That's what makes it great. And same thing with all these other products is that they're all so well created as a product that they're finished 100% perfectly at your home so that they're ready to go.
Start to finish, how long would this take?
This is under 10 minutes.
I put this in now, 30 seconds?
You can do that as well.
All right. And what's the cost of something like this?
Well, it varies depending on how much you're going to order, but give or take, they are the same price or equal to takeout.
All right, 20 seconds.
So here's our dish. Let's give it a shot.
All right. And what is this again?
This is porcini agnolotti by Gia.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And that's frozen.
Oh, that's delicious.
Tell me about it, right?
That was frozen. All right, I'm gonna finish this meal right now. There's gonna be plenty more Morning Live coming up after the break. This really is good.
I know, it's so good.